Snow Cone Mini One Shot. This week has been one long car crash for anime fans. First the Act Age author gets arrested ending it, and now we have more toxic yaoi shippers attacking Horikoshi. I swear if he cancels this manga cause of them I'm done writing. Ochako had finally done it. She had became the hero she had always set out to be, mainly for the money. It was just a few months ago that she had graduated from UA, and soon after she immediately joined a hero agency. She didn't fight often. She mostly just did rescue work, as her quirk helped a ton with that, but she had learned a lot from Gunhead, so she could definitely take care of herself if needed. She even somehow made it to the number 4 spot in the hero ranking. An old classmate of hers named Todoroki 3. Another old classmate named Bakugo was number 2, who voiced a ton of dissatisfaction with his ranking. And then there was the number 1 hero. Her best friend, and crush, Izuku, also known as Deku. She had a crush on the guy just months after getting to know him. Well, that's how it started out anyway. Before long it turned into a full one-sided love. At least that's what she thought. She never did anything to find out if he ever felt the same way. She put her feelings aside to focus on being a hero. And it worked. But those feelings never went away. Not even to this day. But now Ochako was facing a new problem. "What is this?" asked Ochako, holding a magazine while talking to her friend Asui. "I'm just surprised as you are. They never mentioned something like this back at UA, said Asui, eating a piece of cake. But this is ridiculous. The news think me and Deku are a couple," said Ochako, slamming the magazine on the TV. "The news makes up all kinds of things." "It's not that big of deal," said Asui. "Not that big of a deal. People think I'm dating my best friend," said Ochako. "Ouch, my feelings first of all, second you're overreacting. Nobody probably even cares who you date anyway," said Asui. "I hope so. Anyway, I gotta get going. I have an interview soon. See ya, Asui. And just so you know, you're my best friend too," said Ochako. "Yes, but difference is you don't have a crush on me," said Asui, teasing Ochako. Shut up," said Ochako, leaving. As she made her way to the studio where her interview was, she got a text from Izuku. "Izuku, hey Uraraka, I was wondering if you wanted to meet up at a cafe later. If you can't, I understand. I just finally got a day off and I wanted to spend some time with you." "Well, I mean, I want to spend time with everyone, but I can't, so I just. Do you want to?" Ochako smiled to herself as she texted back. "Ochako, of course Deku. I would love to. Let's meet up at that one where we went after we graduated around 3. I got an interview, so I'll see you after. Izuku, I'll be sure to watch it. See ya soon, Uraraka." Even years after they met, he still made her heart flutter even though he didn't know it. She just wished she did things differently after seeing how much free time she actually is a hero. After walking for another few minutes, she made it to the studio and went straight in. "Ah, Miss Uravati. Just in time, we are ready for you now," said a staff member. She led Ochako towards the stage. "Story continues below. Just wait for them to call you and then go on out," explained the staff member, then leaving. Ochako looked towards the stage to see a man talking. "And now we have a very special guest today. Please welcome Miss Ochako Uraraka, also known as the pro hero Uravati," said the man, to which a round of applause was heard. Ochako stepped onto the stage and smiled as she walked towards the center. "Welcome, Miss Uravati. Please sit down," said the man. Ochako sat down on the couch on the stage with the man in a seat opposite of her. Thank you so much for joining us today, Miss Uravati, said the man. It's a pleasure to be here. Really, said Ochako. Well, let's get started. We would like to ask some questions, said the man. Go ahead, said Ochako. First, what exactly made you want to be a hero in the first place? Asked the man as the camera focused on Ochako. Well, mainly my parents. We were pretty poor and they did their best to support me. I wanted to be a hero so I could make money and give them easier lives. Explained Ochako as she heard a round of applause. That's very touching, Miss Uravati. Next question, how does it feel to be the number 4 hero? Asked the man. To be honest, not much. I'm not in this for game or popularity. I just wanted to help out my parents. While I appreciate being high in the rankings, it just doesn't really mean too much to me, said Ochako. I see. Next question. How is your relationship with the number 1 hero Deku? Asked the man. Excuse me, asked Ochako. People have been saying lately that you have been in a relationship with the number 1 hero Deku lately. Any truth to that? Asked the man. What? Oh, of course not. Why would anyone think that? Asked Ochako, now blushing a bit. There seems to be evidence of you and him taking on villains and rescues together. And reports have said that you two went to the same school together. It definitely seems like a relationship is indeed possible, said the man. Ochako decided it was enough as she felt embarrassed on live TV. Interview over, said Ochako. She immediately sat up and ran off the stage and out through the door of the building and ran a few streets away before stopping to catch her breath. Damn it, I just got embarrassed on TV, can't wait to explain that to my parents. Oh no, Deku said he was going to watch it, thought Ochako as she slapped her forehead in shame. She began to walk towards the cafe where she promised to meet him at. I already made the plans with him and he said that it was his first day off in a while and he wanted to see me. I wouldn't feel right taking that away from him. I just gotta explain that I didn't know about I was going to get asked that, thought Ochako as she made her way. After a few minutes arriving, she made it there and found her green-haired friend. Heida. Before she could approach, she found herself face to face with 2 guys in black suits and sunglasses. Hey guys, it's alright, she's a friend, said Izuku. The 2 men moved out of her path, allowing her to take a seat on front of him. What's with them? Asked Ochako. Bodyguards. I can't go almost anywhere without someone recognizing me. I mean, I love all the fans, but it can be too much, you know, said Izuku, taking a sip of his coffee. I understand that, but I really want a chance to talk to you privately, said Ochako. Sure, nobody else is in here anyway. Can you 2 wait outside, please? Asked Izuku to his bodyguards, who went outside to wait for him. Do you want anything? Asked Izuku. I'm good. I just want to know if you saw my interview earlier, said Izuku. She watched as his freckled smile went to a frown. I did, said Izuku. Look Deku, I just want you to know that I had no idea I was going to get asked the type of question. I don't even know where it came from. I was actually really embarrassed by it, explained Ochako. I know. You ran out of there, so I assumed you were embarrassed about it, said Izuku. I'm glad you understand, Deku, said Ochako, relaxing into her chair. I guess being rumored about dating me is pretty bad, huh, said Izuku. Huh, and no, that's not. Maybe it would have been better if it was Kachan or Leader or someone like that. Maybe it would have been better if it was Kachan or Leader or someone like that, said Izuku. Deku, I didn't mean. I get it must be pretty sickening to the stomach at the thought of being with M. Deku, stop, yelled Ochako, getting looks from the employees and the bodyguards outside, but Izuku waved them off. That not what I meant, Deku. I was embarrassed because I do like you. I like you a lot, and everyone suddenly thinking we were together just made it harder for me, said Ochako, blushing. Huh, you like me? Asked Izuku, now also blushing. Quote dot dot dot. Did I say that? Asked Ochako. Yes, said Izuku. Oh, well anyway it's true. That's why I was so embarrassed. If I didn't like you I wouldn't have been embarrassed enough to run out, Deku. I just don't want rumors going around that aren't true, said Ochako. Well, what if they became true? Asked Izuku. What do you mean? Asked Ochako. I'm saying what if we made them become true, said Izuku. Wait, are you saying that? Yes, I like you too, Uraraka, said Izuku. Huh, since when? Asked Ochako. Probably since you stopped me from falling flat on my face. What about you? Asked Izuku. I guess sometime after that. I'm honestly not quite sure, but it happened. I never said anything though because I wanted to focus on my hero career, but now I see how wrong I was, said Ochako. I didn't say anything cause I thought I wasn't good enough for you. And I would get completely rejected, said Izuku. I honestly probably would have. Not because I don't like you. It's cause of us trying to become heroes, said Ochako. Well, we are already heroes now, so what do you say? Asked Izuku. I say let's put those rumors to rest, said Ochako, reaching over the table for his hand. The next day Ochako went back to the studio and announced her relationship with the number one hero Deku. And a few years later she announced marriage, and soon she would take time off to welcome a new life into the world.